Let's go, let's go, let's go. You are officially in the Michigan Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave, your place for any and all things Michigan football. And I like how you
Cloak,
holding that up, B. You
cloak
know,
myself in that, baby. You know what I'm saying?
try not to jump the gun here, but young Bryson Maximus is looking like he might be
Maximus, Maximus, I
I
like
like
that.
that.
like he might
Bryson.
be hitting on something. Oh man, what a game, what a game.
Sir.
A lot of expectations for the young man just turning 18 on August 19th. And wow, he's basically a 17-year-old out there doing that in his first career start. We're
Yep.
gonna get to it all, but man, you know we gotta start there. We gotta start there. So B, just overall impressions on the young man. I know we watched it together, so I kind of already know, but share it with the people.
Bruh. I think they handled it exactly how I want it handled. Again, don't have him doing too much, but he showed that they showed enough to where you feel like we got one of them ones. So um again, try to minimize the pressure on him. He's already got, the contract expectations, the fan expectations. Keep him humble, man, and just keep him rolling, man. Get him in there, mix them in a little bit by little. Like I said, don't just drop expectations on them like, oh, you got to carry the team type deal. But I definitely trust him to do, his share of the workload coming up
Yeah,
this week.
yeah. King, talk more to maybe just like, I mean, obviously we know he looked good, but just like specifically, like what did you like that you saw, like the getting it out of his hand quick, the
Yeah.
accuracy, the what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So a couple throws, he was so precise they were kind of dropped, what I'm saying, a couple drop balls, but we'll get into that later. But no, man, especially on that third and long, I believe, right before like going to I believe going to halftime with the
2
2 minute
minutes.
drill.
Yeah,
And just you didn't think that was gonna happen because we don't think that's gonna happen with Michigan football, just going back from our passing, from previous years. Besides JJ, of course, but that was just a good throw on time. And he threw a couple like that across the middle that were on time and ready. And just that zip coming off the ball. And they say he throws it hard, but it's catchable. You know what I'm saying? So that's what one of the things I heard one of the announcers say, I believe. But it looked good, man. You can't you expected this, but then again, he played better than what you expect. I don't know if that's makes sense to anybody out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, accuracy was there. The pop on the ball, getting it there. It's what you want to see from a truey. Like you said,
He
just turned
he
18.
looked more like the guy in Texas than the guy in Texas, or what people have been talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah.
Paul Feinbaum, bro, you got to stop doing this to people, bro. You got to stop doing this to players.
Overglazing.
Overglaze the glaze. Um,
I say it every time, bro. I don't trust recruiting. I don't trust nothing. I need to see it.
Yeah, you remember we used to follow that recruiting tough, man, and then
yeah,
our early podcast days we
yeah.
used to follow that recruiting tough, and then we seen too many of them cats get on campus and just totally a different player than what you expect. So it's like, again, if y'all want that recruiting news, go follow one of the Michigan pages that follow them recruits
Other
all
recruiting.
around
That's
and
fluff.
yeah, and go do all of that. But you're not really gonna get crazy recruiting news here. We'll announce if somebody committed, but we're not about to go
Big
and
time commit. But
yeah,
other than that,
go break all that down.
usually those ones pan out, the big time commits.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even if they not elite, they still good players.
Yeah. Right.
So, um, anyway, a few notes I see that I wrote down. I saw that was our most passing yards in the game since November 2023 versus Purdue, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's damn near 2 years, bruh. And
That's wild. That's a wild stat, dog.
um, and then freshman record debut for yards, which is dope. Uh,
Yeah.
beat out. I think they said he beat out. I think it was Forcier, maybe. I think they said Forcier had like, I can't remember. It was Forcier or Henny. One of them had like, I think it was Forcier, maybe like 186 yards in his debut game as a freshman.
That's still going back a little ways.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, we haven't had freshmen start though,
That's
so
true.
you know.
That's a good point.
But still, impressive. nonetheless, I mean, if we would have went into that game saying Bryce going to throw for more yards than any freshman in his debut at Michigan, everybody and mama would have signed up 3 times over for sure. To me, man, he just looked poised out there. He didn't look like nervous at all. You know, it was like nothing
Yeah,
like
I agree.
you know, you back there and you just got the look and you just look calm. You know what I'm saying? That's
even after the sack, he still stayed. You know what I'm saying? Stay poised and trusted the
even after
line.
the sack.
He didn't look like a freshman
No.
playing
Nah,
their first collegiate game.
nah, he didn't. He didn't. And Chip, King from Chip Lindsey. I mean, it seemed like you know, what you see from Chip. He kind of balanced a little, you know, nice
Yeah.
little balance. That's what we talked about that he does.
Um, the first 2 drives, you know what I'm saying, right down the field. Um, I guess I don't know, maybe complacency or whatever. I know I was showing some signs of PTSD, but because I guess New Mexico had some fight in them and they weren't just going back down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was balanced. Uh, Justice Haynes didn't have to do much, but he did a lot. You know what I mean? Because our line pretty much blocked. I'll give him like a B, you know what I'm saying, B minus, but it could get better with those shorter runs. But other than that, like I said, he was throwing the ball well. Underwood was throwing the ball well. Good balance. And if you look at the end stats, it's a great balance between passing and running. So
Yeah, what were those? You got them numbers over there?
yeah, Underwood he was 21 to 31, 67%, 251, 1 TD. Haynes had 15, 159, 3 TDs. Underwood 146 passer rating.
I'm saying what was our overall rushing and
Total?
passing breakdown though, total?
Yeah, I'll look at that right now.
Yeah, because I feel like it was pretty I mean, I know we threw from probably more than we rushed for, but because I know Marshall didn't have many rushing
Right.
yards, but
And
He got
Haynes
some
played like 20
carries.
more snaps.
did you say B?
I mean, Haynes, he had 11 carries. Haynes had 16 carries and Marshall had 11. So I mean, he got carries, but I, mean, I guess
He
they
just
just
didn't,
trying to
yeah, he just
key
didn't
on the
go.
run.
We're gonna talk about the backs in a minute.
Okay.
But I do want to ask you this, B. As far as Bryce running, and we could talk about that when we, talk even more about it when we get into Oklahoma preview. But he didn't run much, man. And I know that we talk about he's a dual threat guy. Um, you want him to kind of run out there and take a couple just to knock the dust off. You know what I mean? Or
Don't, man. Do exactly what you've been doing. Keep him in the pocket. He showed at least this game that he's comfortable in the pocket, making plays from the pocket. Use that when you absolutely have to. I mean, it's New Mexico. You don't really need to go deep in your bag like that. And let them running backs take them hits. That's what they're there for. We want to keep you upright and as clean as possible. And if we don't talk about it, I'm gonna bring up. Don't be out there blocking. Get out the way. Let somebody else do that. You the
yeah,
$10 million man.
yeah. They asked. You see, they asked Sharon about that. He was like, I didn't really like it, but
You
As a
like the
as a
side, but don't
fan,
do it again.
yeah, as a fan, we all love it. You know what I'm saying? It shows that you down for the team. You know what I'm saying? Now I know that you don't got to do it again.
Right.
um, I got a soundbite over here for y'all since you're speaking on that. This El Hadi was speaking about how it did kind of get the team fire up the squad a little bit when. So
We
I'll
can
play.
appreciate it.
I'll play that, and y'all can give me your thoughts.
To that, how much does that kind of galvanize you guys as an offense when you see like your freshman quarterback go out and do something like that? How much does that kind of endear him to you?
I just feel like he's playing within the program. Like, we play smash mouth football, and when you see your QB do it, it's very special, and we just take pride in that. And when he does something like that, it hypes us up too. Just like when we have a good block, and he gets hyped up, same type of thing.
I mean, I like it. I mean, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that definitely will. Young boy, you out there just trying to earn your keep. Like, hey, I'm out here with y'all. And I did like his overall demeanor on the sideline too. Like,
Yeah.
super excited for his teammates. Like, seems like a good teammate. Like, he's not on like I'm getting 10 M's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I like it too. Don't get me wrong. I love it, and it goes to your mindset. You know what I'm saying? He got a Michigan man's mindset. I'm talking about other players on other teams gonna be trying to do some goofball shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want him doing that block either. But I think, I think sometimes, even though you don't want that, like it might be worth it in the moment just to like first game, just kind of set the tone of like
yeah,
I'm out here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That type
Yeah.
of now that
going forward, we know you out here with it. Don't
yeah.
even do it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Just a real quick train.
Mhm.
452 total yards offense. We gave up 267.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, 452. Yeah, that's solid. One thing I I did notice about Chip though, was tempo. We were going a little tempo. Like we mixed it up. I know we talked about balance between like passing and running, but we also mixed it up with like formations, tempo. Like we went super fast for like one series, and then the next, and we were kind of like a little bit in spread, somewhat, and then we rolled, and then after like going 3 or 4 plays like that, we lined up in like double tight, and that's when Haynes took off the first TD run. It was can't remember, maybe double tight. It was a stack. It was a stacked formation though, like double tight or tight end, fullback. It wasn't spread, and it seemed like we were just keeping them off balance. So how y'all feel about this? Because typically Michigan is like, hey, we own the clock, we keep our defense fresh, and now it's like running tempo ain't really. That was some old Rich Rod mess we used to try, and I guess maybe in moderation. Where you at with it?
It looked like Rich Rod, his look chaotic. This looks like more controlled tempo. I like it, especially with the formation changes that he was throwing in there. You know what I'm saying? Mixing in that screen game. This is the kind of the offense I expected. And who was the guy talk about speed and space? Who was that?
Gaddis.
Gaddis. And then we in I formation. It's like, how is that speed and space? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I was expecting when Gaddis was talking about speed and space. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we
Yeah.
was spread out, like we was doing the screens, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a nice flow, you know what I'm saying? It looked like we were running plays to set up stuff instead of just
Mhm.
like out there just we I formation, then we're spreading it out. And then back to the I. Like it didn't make no sense, you know what I'm saying? And it looked like we were going to all of our strengths inside of that. Run game was flowing, you know what I'm saying? Getting the tight end involved. That's our staple, you know what I'm saying? So I like
Yeah.
the way he was mixing it up.
Um, One play I did want to bring up, Keen. I know you had mentioned that 3rd and 14, I think it was, that 2-minute drill. And I would show that play just because it was fire. Don't get me wrong. I feel like that definitely, like once we got that, like we never looked back, because
Right.
they had kind of got a couple slop buckets. Marsh fumbled
Yeah.
on the
Gave him one.
kick return. And I actually kind of like how he was looking as far as like how he was like hitting it somewhat aggressively, but clearly
Cover that ball up, boy.
you need to hold on to the rock. But I mean, Bryce had a lot of fire plays, like that lob pass he had to not even the touchdown to Klein, the other one where he just threw it over and Klein kind of had reached out and caught it,
Yeah.
and he spun and got like 15-yard game, maybe 20 yards, whatever it was. But there
I
was
like
yeah, man, I mean, he was on it, bro. So,
Oh, he looked good, man. Look
nah,
good going into the next game. You know what I'm saying? That's a
yeah,
good look for us.
yeah, I think it's going to give him a lot of confidence going forward. I like that as a first game.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
was puckered up. I'm a little looser now, a little
when
more.
it got to 17-10,
That's second quarter, like, you know what I mean?
yeah, it
The
was.
middle after the TJ guy interception, it was like, I'm puckered. Like B said, I'm puckered over here.
Here we go. This is the play I wanted to show just because I was like, man, I kind of felt like this is Bryce. Like he stepped back, got a little pressure, pocket presence, roll out, dart ball, accuracy. Like this is like what we thought we were going to get. And you think you're getting all this from a freshman. He's calm. He steps up in the pocket calm. He rolls out calm. Then he fires a laser right on point. Like he's not really worried about the defenders. He's like, I know I can get that ball there. It's fire. So we'll check this one out.
It all leads to 2nd down and 7. Take it to Haynes. Underwood steps up on the run.
Pew. Oh yeah, yep, Kendrick Bell, yeah. Or not Kendrick Bell, but
Lowers the shoulder at the.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Train. That's all the elusiveness I need. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, we don't need you dipping out. Just extend that play.
Yeah.
Because then when he does use this, like, oh shit, now we got to stop this,
Bruh. And
Like
yeah, and it's coming. You know, they're gonna start
Bringing
introducing
it.
that as when we need to, like B said. You know, don't do it in this game. But I felt like in that block, he was like, I gotta do this for the boys. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show them that I'm with them, you know, all the way with them.
Rally
a
'em.
real one.
Yeah.
A real one.
And then also what we did a lot too though was we moved the pocket. There was some sprint outs in there. I know that wasn't a design sprint out pass, but you know, it's like, hey, let's get it out where, you know, sometimes with young guys, you move the pocket, instant, quick rollouts. It's not like you're worried about pressure coming from every which way. You kind of seal
You
one
know where
side.
it's coming from.
Yeah. So I like what Chip did in that regard. The right tackles, I don't know if y'all peep, we were swapping them in and out. I think they're still battling that out because 54 Sprague, he, like I said,
Yeah.
he's 6'8". Cats was getting
He
around him.
left with cramps. They said he left with cramps.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Moore said.
So
So he should be good week 1, but shit, you're right, cramps. I mean, long legs, you know what I'm saying? Long muscles.
he was getting beat. He was getting beat a little bit too. I thought that's why he was coming out for real.
Better be hydrating. That's preparation right there, young man.
Frazier was out there, so I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that right tackle battle, and see how that goes. I do want to talk about before we get to Oklahoma, a couple more things on the offense. We'll go to defense, and then we'll get to Oklahoma. Breakout players, Keen. I think Klein was. You picked Klein, offensive breakout player, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta
We got to
show up
shout
and show
Klein
up.
out, dog. He
Yeah.
played good.
Yeah, you did. He had he played real good. Yeah.
What was his numbers? Klein had.
Yeah, 91.
90, yeah, like 90 yards in the tug. First inaugural Bryce Underwood tug. That's a good connection right there.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe that'd be his go-to guy.
Right.
Safety net.
Because, bro, he big, you know what I'm saying? 6'6", you know what I'm saying? He had one drop, but, you know what I'm saying? It's all good because he had a great game. I'm not going to disdain his name with that one drop. But Moore brought it up. That's the only reason I brought it up.
I said he already had.
I did disdain his name, didn't
I?
Constructive criticism, you know.
I saw something earlier today. I was watching Denard was talking. He was talking about Klein, and he was like, "Man, he was like Colston to tell you himself, Klein is faster than me." He's like, he was like, Loveland got like the route running better. You know, Loveland used to, you know, he had the lean where he could lean, set you up, and like that. But just as far as straight line speed, so we need to take advantage of that, man. If he's got a big dude on him, a linebacker, we need to be sending him.
We
need to create that mismatch. Get a linebacker on where he's matched up on a linebacker.
Even his shiftiness, because like I said, if he would have been in the NFL draft, he had the top shuttle cone time.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, athlete for sure. Freak list, all that shit.
So he said, Denard said, and this shoelace, he has speed himself. Can't speak for his analyzing skills, but he's around the guy. He said, hey, if Klein goes 4.4 something at the combine, don't be surprised.
Damn, he's running receiver speed.
I was like, yo, even if you run a 4.49 at 6'6", 250, it's crazy. Right. Like you cooking. So if that is indeed true, dog, we need to really start thinking about this as like, and at Michigan, you know, we feature tight ends. So
tight end you.
That's tight end.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with your number one receiver being a tight end.
Right.
Real quick, just one more thing about Bryce, man. The ball went everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, keyed in on like last year. It was Loveland. That's what we had. It was spread out. You know what I'm saying? Klein had 6 receptions. Goodwin 2, Morgan 4, McCulley 4. Bell won. You know what I'm saying? Hayes had 2. So
Y'all want to hear what Bryce said about his own play? How he graded himself? Listen up.
Bryce, your coach says that you're hard on yourself. So, how do you think you did in your? Would you give yourself a grade? How would you describe how you performed today?
A C+ today.
Why that low?
There's a lot of things I got to work on, and also us as a team as well. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna come back better next week. So.
Quarterback.
He was just acting like this.
Yeah, that's Sharon. He said that's how he is. He's tough on himself, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like that.
Love to hear that, bro. Love to hear that for real.
Like I said, he seems like he's like, all right, I'm ready to get to work. So
I've never heard of too many unsuccessful hard ass workers.
right. Before we go to defense, last thing, running backs. B. We talked about the line a little bit. It's a little yet to be desired. Your breakout player on defense was Haynes. Offense was Haynes, and he's got a real burst. I knew he had home run speed, and he showed it a couple of times there, specifically that first run, man. He went up in there, and I know you were talking about his vision too. You liked his vision.
Yep. It's I'm not going because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, put down the backs that we had, but it always seemed like in years past one had something and the other had another. You know what I'm saying? Like Edwards had the home run hit. You know what I'm saying? Corum was big, could handle a lot of carries. You know what I'm saying? He was a tough bat. Didn't really have that, you know what I'm saying, breakout speed, but he had enough speed to get away if he was out. But I mean, just in Haynes, it seems like he's everything in one as of right now. This is game 1, but it seems like he has the vision. He has the speed. He's going to be able to handle a workload of a lot of carries, even though he's not going to have to. So come playoff time, he could be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Even fresher than most. So it just looks like, I mean, he's that complete back. And we're going to be able to ride him, especially while the freshman gets acclimated, even more acclimated.
Yeah, Marshall. I think Marshall's going to be good, man. I feel like he didn't really, I don't know if he had the same exact, it's just depends on the play, how it's blocked up. You know what I'm saying? You have to kind of see them both get the same carry, the same holes. But right now, it's like, man, Haynes looks official as it gets. But I do feel like Marshall's going to be. I feel like he's going to have some big games for us this year. Have some big plays, some big runs. So we'll see how that goes. All right, man. Let's flip it over to defense real quick. Big news is Barham suspended. Don't really like. I think we got a little audio on that too. You can hear what Sharon said about that. Appeal denied officially today. So we'll hear it. But here's what Sharon had to say about it.
Go try to win a game. Yeah, literally just heard about it. So, it was upheld, and we don't agree with it. Tony doesn't agree with it. AJ doesn't agree with it. It's a rule we have to get changed and we have to look at in college football just for the general, the game, the toughness of the game and how you want to teach tackling and how you want to teach guys that are 6'3" tackling a guy that's 5'8". He lowers his head and it might be even worse. He tries to duck it to the side and the guy spins, he misses. So there's a way that we have to teach guys how to tackle and what to do. And there was a clear shot early in the game where he had a clear shot and he sawed right through the guy and avoided.
Anyways, yeah, man. B, I know we were talking before, man. They got to change this. They got to change something up with this, man, because essentially he got ejected at the very beginning of the second half. He's about to miss an entire game worth of game time, even though it's a half and a half. It wasn't like he got ejected late in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? So he missed the whole second half, and you're about to miss the whole first half of a game. So I know you was talking about how they need to just put it as a penalty or whatever.
Right.
Also, dog, like I feel like the NCAA targeting us too, dog. Like going back and looking at it, dog. Like I said, we were talking about before the cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I supposed to, as a defender, adjust when if he's tensing up, preparing for a hit, and he moves his head, like I've already committed to tackling you. So I get what the rule is designed for. It's designed to protect the quarterback, and I agree with that. But at the same time, this wasn't like one of those hits where dude ran in there with his head hell bent, you know what I'm saying, spear somebody. I think it's more like spears are the thing they're trying to eliminate.
Right.
Like, but it's a contact sport. People are gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying? And I just think this is like you said, Train. Like he's about to miss in time like a whole game. I don't know.
For
There
something
should be
non-egregious.
yeah, there should be degrees or something. There should be. I mean, that gets a little complicated because then how you judge the degree. But I don't know. I just feel like the punishment doesn't fit the
I'm
crime.
saying like a
Should be first offense.
clear blown like fight on the field. Like after y'all punching each other in the helmet, just well after the whistle, like, all right, maybe something like that, you know?
Right. Get kicked out type stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
NFL is like that. Like you got to get in a fight after y'all got to be hitting each other in the helmets, swinging helmets, crazy stuff. It's like, man, I came in and really sacked the dude on like a 50-50, whether it was or wasn't,
Right.
and I'm ejected for a game. Essentially, that's
Like
Pretty
B
stiff
said,
penalty.
it should be like levels to it. Because like you said, he tried to turn his head, and like you said, he's taller than him. He has to come down. Like, how do you expect him to hit him? He didn't try to spear him with the crown of his head because that's what I thought targeting was for. When you try to use your helmet as a
yeah, it was face mask.
It was his face.
as like a launching pad or something like that. But it should be something different, bro. Like it shouldn't be he's out for the like you said, it's a 50-50 penalty. Like it could have went either way. Like dude in all what's the ref they be going to for the analysis? Like, what do you think? I think it's Joe Lenardi or something like that. Whatever. But they be asking him, and he be sometimes wrong about it. It's like, so how you know for real if he be wrong about it sometimes? The expert that has been doing it for so long,
Sterator, I think.
yeah. One of them Italians. He is Italian. I didn't want to, you know.
Who stood out? Who stood out to y'all on defense, Keen? First off, let me ask y'all this. Actually, I'll go back to you for this, B, because you were getting pissed during the game because that tight end was eating us all the way alive, and I'm like, I'm starting to wonder now, is that a weakness we have? It was just the defense he was calling while our linebackers guarding him. It seemed like a little bit of everybody. He burnt Hill. He burnt Jair Hill for that touchdown in the back of the end zone. So I didn't go back and do a second viewing to see what was going on, but that might be something that Oklahoma targets, dog. That tight end was killing us.
Right. And I mean, no, hey, all credit to him. He's a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it when we were watching him. If he don't go to the league, we need to be eyeing that line, try to get him over to us. You know what I'm saying? Since there ain't no rules, but I'm like, again, we've all said it. I think that's Wink's hubris, dog, to where like you gotta adjust. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what the game plan was, you know what I'm saying?
He was the only one killing us.
Yeah, he's the only one. It's not even a game, you know what I'm saying? They don't get 17 points if we just stop him, you know what I'm saying? So make somebody else beat you. It's that old adage, all right, this nigga's killing us. We take him away. We get beat by somebody else. Well, let's see if that somebody else can beat us.
Yeah.
I be real. I agree with y'all. I know you said it earlier in the podcast last week that like sometimes Wink could get like, I know everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him so that you can't tell him nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was this, but I mean it just looked like play some D on number 7, please.
Yeah. King, you got some defensive numbers over there?
I know Hausman led the team in with 8 tackles.
8 Hausman?
Yeah. And Roder came in and looked good too.
Kind of expected that.
Sullivan came in and looked good.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about Sullivan. I know we talked about him on I think the first podcast when we were saying he had got way faster and changed his body, and Sharon was hyping him up, but he looked good, man. From what I understand, he's the one that plays behind Barham, not Roder. So I don't know if they're interchangeable like that, but he should be in there as opposed to Roder if they're kind of going with the 2 deep. So I guess we'll see how that shakes out because Roder's supposed to come in and replace Hausman. So, but no, Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Like you wanted to add
Well,
something about
no, well, just the Pro Football Focus. He had one of the best at 77.5. One of the best on the team, one of the top 5. So yeah, he played real
As
good.
bad as I feel for Barham, these type of situations create opportunities. Go out there and show them what you can do.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I just know that play where I think he's gonna be a hellraiser. And anybody on here who knows what we call the hellraisers are dudes that play with their hair on fire at every single second that they're out there.
You
And
need one on the team, no matter what. If you have a couple of them, you in the money.
yeah, and I don't think we got a hellraiser out there. Like, so for instance, hellraisers was Winovich, Chase Winovich,
Yeah.
Winovich, and who's the other two we used to call the hellraiser? The safety.
Colasar, was it Colasars?
Um, I I can't remember. We've had some over the years though.
You can't remember. I know I can't remember. They're not on the field all the time. They're spot players. If you can get a Hellraiser that's on the field, you good. You in the money.
Yeah, like Winovich was. Yeah. Yep. And probably Hutch really was a Hellraiser. He was just a top elite Hellraiser. You get a dude
Right. See
type of
that? Yeah.
talent.
That's an elite Hellraiser.
Yeah. But yeah, essentially the dude that'll go in there and dive into a wedge on a kickoff head first and get up screaming like excited about it. Those are Hellraisers. So Sullivan looked like a Hellraiser. He chased down that quarterback, did a Superman dive, and tried to like strip the ball, knock it out when he was,
Yeah,
coming.
Wolverine or something.
Yeah, bro. I was like, oh,
If you need to know the attitude of a Hellraiser, watch the movie Rudy. That's a Hellraiser. He didn't have the ability that we're looking for in a Hellraiser, but he had the mindset.
The motor.
Or watch the program and look at Latimer.
Latimer when he was on dope, not non-dope Latimer. Latimer when he was on dope.
Well, Latimer doped up was taking a whole
Talking
lot.
about mom.
Latimer was taking a whole lot of stuff that didn't belong to him when he was doped up. But now, my breakout player on defense, Hillman looked really good.
Yes,
He was one of the top 5 on the PFF too.
Was he? Curtis looked really good. I liked how Curtis looked. Metcalf, TJ, I think he looked good in the nickel. I liked how he was blitzing.
Yeah, 3 tackles, and a pick. You know what I mean? Or, no, he didn't have a pick. My bad. And a sack. He had a sack. Yeah, he had a sack.
Yep.
I had to pick.
And then your boy Zeke. He didn't get his name didn't come up much. He had a bat down. B. Your boy
That's
Zeke
Berry.
Hey man, no news is good news when you
Right.
play in the corner.
That's real.
Position.
That's real.
That's what I like to hear out of you. Nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that
usually means the DB's having a good game. You know what I'm saying? Is when you don't hear much from them. That's good.
Yep.
And
Anyway,
not to mention, we played like 26 players on defense.
oh, I read it was like 30 something.
Oh, I just went by the snap count. I went by the snap count.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I read it was over 30, but
we played 8 true freshmen too.
Either way,
That's how you keep them.
Either way, we played a ton of people. Anything else? I think on defense, I mean, we hit that dude a lot. He was like beat up after the game. Now we only got how many sacks? 2?
I think
3
sacks.
Yeah.
How about the young boy at the end? Marshall came in 94. He's a true freshman. I know he flipped. He was with us, flipped to Auburn, and then flipped back. Sure that had to do with that Duffy getting a little fuller. Him flipping
that Duffy. It took a second.
I thought too. I'm like that Duffy. Like what player is that? But I get it.
Took a second to click, but I got
baggy. Yeah,
I got that Duffy.
Man,
I like that.
He came in getting busy. I'm talking about he smacked I think he hit the quarterback on that.
He did.
Pick, I believe.
He posted on his stories. He was getting up, and the lineman was right there too. Like, yeah, King. I can't say the rest, but
we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to investigate that a little more. But I think the edges are gonna be good. I'm not overly worried about it. So if y'all anything else to add to defense before we flip to Oklahoma?
That quarterback's credit, Jack Lane, he's pretty solid, bro. Like to take all them hits and he was still making plays. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't no bum quarterback. That's why like all the chatter and stuff like, oh, this should have beat him by more. But he's like before he threw those picks, he only threw like I think one. He was like 14 TDs, 1 touchdown. So he's a good quarterback. He's just getting put on his ass too.
Yeah. And New Mexico, they was straight. Like they weren't terrible, you know.
Right.
I mean, it's the first game, so I guess maybe we could be terrible, and it's hard to gauge. But you know, just from the eye test, you know, they did.
They didn't back down. They had some
Yeah,
fight.
they didn't back down. They coached well. Their coach seems like he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, all in all, I think New Mexico might be half decent this season for probably
Keep an
what.
eye on them.
They was like Pinky in the CD shop from Friday. They all know.
Right.
I was scared, but I held my own.
I got a girlfriend, I got a wife on the side.
I mean, shit, I like that tight end. I mean, the quarterback had something to do with it. That tight end, he was doing his thing, man. Shit, hats off to him.
All right, man. Well, let's flip to Oklahoma. Big week this week, a whole new test. Before we do that, if y'all really rocking with us and y'all liking what we doing, man, hit that subscribe button right now. If you think Michigan football is gonna beat Oklahoma this week, subscribe. If you think Michigan football is gonna beat Oklahoma this week, hit the like button. If you think Michigan's gonna beat Oklahoma, comment. Say something. Give us some ideas. If y'all want to hear us talk about something different,
Right.
put it in the comments. Holler at us. And last but not least, if y'all want to help support us, look right there. We're gonna bring that cash up on the screen. Listen, we told y'all before, we ain't want to do it. Y'all ain't subscribing quick enough, damn it. So let's just keep it 100. We going for monetization, but y'all know how hard that is. We got a long way to go.
One click.
We pay
What's
every
up on
single
that
week.
app?
We pay every single week to the engineer, the producer. Why don't y'all say, why don't y'all just do it yourself? Well, y'all try to work full-time jobs and try to go edit stuff, add graphics, upload to YouTube, all
Send
that
it.
good stuff. So all we ask,
That shit
We
is
ain't
a
Dr. Umar,
full-time
but
job.
yo, we accept, you know what I'm saying, a little help if y'all want
just
to
something
show
like
some love.
y'all see it on the screen. Look, the first episode we got 400 some views. If every person gave $1, that would have been enough to carry us for a couple episodes just on the production tip. So
Yeah.
whatever you can swing, if it's $1, $5, $20, whatever it is, we're gonna keep rolling. And if it gets up high enough, just to be real, we're gonna keep dropping more and more episodes. We might hit y'all with 2, 3 a week, emergency podcast episodes, all that good stuff. But you know, this stuff it does come with a cost. So y'all keep rocking with us. We're gonna keep rocking with y'all. All right, let's move
Y'all
on.
know, like coming to America, we like the money that jingles, rather money that folds.
Right. All right, let's roll on to Oklahoma. Did y'all do a little recon on them? I did a little recon. King, what have you discovered from this Oklahoma team? I know
So
they got a quarterback.
Yes. So you made an important take about the tight end situation because their tight end's pretty good. And the guy throwing it to him, Moore, said he's electric and a gunslinger. You got to keep him rattled and have him uncomfortable back there. So they didn't do much running, but they did throw that thing, and he threw for 330, 37, 392, and 3 tugs.
So he threw for basically 400.
400 yards, yeah. 1 INT. So just like you said, that tight end situation, we need to get that sewed up because his tight end did work. He had like 5 receptions, 90 yards, 18 yards per reception. So
Okay.
and not to mention he had a receiver that balled out too, but I won't give too much.
Go ahead, B. You ain't worried over there? What's the deal? Is this
I'll sum that up to he played Illinois State Redbirds.
I couldn't guess a mascot if you asked me 3 times.
They're FCS. They ain't even FBA. They FCS.
Yeah,
You better do that.
Again, I gotta wait and see. I believe he's not gonna be comfortable going against us. Our D line is gonna be in there giving work, but just looking at their stats, I mean, they're pass heavy. They obviously put the ball in his hands. They look one dimensional from the stats, and since we know what they're gonna be doing, they're gonna be throwing it. And I feel like we should
back.
Yeah, we should have the upper hand as far as stopping them. So
Yeah. Yeah. No
I'm
doubt.
not worried, like, because I mean, we just got done going through our defense, linebackers and edge rushers. I feel like we're gonna be getting pressure on him, so he ain't gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
I did the setup. That was a setup for that. You know what I'm saying? Alley-oop.
I did see and the little bit that I did, I don't know if I read it. I see so much information. I don't know if I read it or I heard it, but some Oklahoma fans was pissed. They said their run game was ass cheeks, and they're like,
Uh,
look. So, can you pull up their rushing stats, Kane? And to me, I'm just doing a little math in my brain, like, okay, if y'all really had that many passing yards, that's probably because y'all couldn't run. Because when you're dominating a team like that, you typically in a game like that, you run it, keep the clock running.
that's
Something
all
like
they
they were
did, train.
forced to throw. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't get because they couldn't get any push. And you think who you say they playing be the Red Hawks?
Illinois State Redbirds. If you can't run on them, they top running back have 44 yards.
Exactly. And I think I did read that they had some guys out. I don't know how many, but a few
So
lines.
they had one back, like Brandon said, Blaylock, 8 carries, 44 yards. Mateer, he has 7 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown. And
How
then
many yards rushing as a team?
103, 32 for 103. That's
Y'all can't do
that's
work against the
three yards a
Redbirds.
pop. 3 yards a pop.
We about to
Three.
pop.
Yeah, 32 carries, 103 yards against Illinois State. Even if you do got some starting linemen out, that ain't gonna work.
Right.
Your twos should be able to push them around.
Right.
Is the way I look at it. So if they drop back against us, bruh, and they throw it 40 times a game, oh,
Ears pinned.
you jumping right in the Wink's bag of disguising all them
Facts.
blitzes and
I believe you'll hear I believe you'll hear Barry's name before an interception if they do that.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
what happened too.
I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I don't know how good those guys were that was out, but if that's all you can muster up on the ground versus them, you're not about to run on us, and you're gonna be forced to pass. And that's where I feel like,
That's your ass.
yeah, that's where I feel like we really
Y'all
go.
boys spitting bars together. That was a little all right.
Styles and Jada. No.
Now, I do know they had a running back from that transfer. I think I remembered him from last year. He was pretty good. I think he went to Cal. Last name Ott, OTT.
J. Ott, 1 for -3.
Yeah. And that's the one that was hurt. And they said they just try to get him like
Get him ready.
he got 1 carry. But I'm like, you get 1 carry, like you can play. So I don't know. Maybe he's just down the depth chart. Maybe it was all smoke about, him taking the lead job or whatnot. But you said they had a receiver get off too. That's really they're gonna be passing. That's really who we need to be worried about. These
Deontay Lewis. He got some size on him. 6'2", 197. He had 119 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That ain't bad.
Come on, Jair. Breakout player supposed to be giving up PIs in the fucking end.
Man, yeah. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be in their best interest to sit back and drop back,
not the whole
back
game
40 times versus either at all. So
I feel a lot of it is going to be screens
and
trying to just
also,
get the ball quick, and that's going to be like their supplement to the run game.
To add to that, the secondary, Rob Moore is a possible.
Rob Moore is a possible.
Rob Moore said Rob Moore is a possible. And Hogan Hansen, tight end, is a possible.
So let's flip to the other side of the ball. We talking about Wink basically heating this dude up if that's their strategy, and us pretty much expecting that we're gonna be able to stop the run, and then we'll see where it goes from there as far as Wink and his blitzes and getting home. And don't let us be able to get home with 4. It's really gonna be a long day without even having to bring pressure. But as far as us on offense, they got they head coach Venables, the dude who's at
Venables.
Clemson forever.
Yeah,
like he's a supposed defensive guru. That's what he's built his career on. Keen, it's gonna be a different look this week, man. Bryce, he ain't going against New Mexico no more. You going against a coach with defensive pedigree who's won national championships, and now he's got a young freshman on the road. It's gonna be chaos in there. It's nighttime kick, right?
Yep. So game day, college game day there too, and everything.
College game day, 7 p.m. kick or whatever time it is. Man, as you talk about levels for Bryce, he walks into that and is cool, calm, and collected like he is this last week. That's another level. So as far as our offense versus their defense, them mixing up looks, because you gotta think they probably was being pretty vanilla too, you would think,
Right.
against Illinois State. The Cyhawks, or no, what you call them, be the
Bird Hawk.
Redbirds. Call the side.
The Robins.
what you expecting from
Oh, Redbird was a Cardinal.
All right, is that
Robin too? Robin Red too.
Robin.
yeah.
Um,
Because you know it's gonna be a lot of disguising and
for sure, and just the atmosphere, man. Like just like on college football, stadium pulse. You know that could play a big factor in what we're doing because that's one of those fields, those historic whatever stadiums you want to call it, to play in, especially at night. But I mean, like you said, with the tempo and how we switched it up, and went with tempo at times and putting Bryce in the best position to make plays, man. I'm just going to wait for that freshman moment. You know what I'm saying? He might have on this game, but how he bounces back from it is what's going to be the deciding factor for me because he hasn't really had a freshman moment yet, and it's only one game. And I know it's New Mexico, but they play well, whatever. But yeah, I'm waiting for that freshman moment to happen, and hopefully it's early. But if it doesn't happen, glass half full.
even better. Yeah. B, all right, you talked about only run him when we got to, because it was a whole lot of the zone reads, and he never once took it and hit that corner. And it seemed like a lot of times it was there because we have that tight end or that H back come in motion on that, and it's like he gives it.
Kick out block.
If he pulls it, that dude he goes around where you can either pass it to him or he's gonna block or whatever. Are you saying don't do that until we're in a need to do it situation, or should we come out putting the pressure on these boys?
No, I'm saying that when you feel comfortable with his decision making, you know what I'm saying? Let him do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like before the game you should be telling him what I mean, he knows the read, you know what I'm saying, since y'all comfortable enough running the play. Let him read it and just stick with that.
So this game, you saying it's okay for him to have behind quarterback runs?
Yeah, control the offense, man. The more comfortable he feels, I feel like the better he's gonna play and the better off he's gonna be. Again, I talked about it last podcast. It just seems like QBs of the past didn't have much control, you know what I'm saying, in the huddle. Like, okay, we've got the play in and we running the play. No matter what they saw in front of them, our offensive coordinators wouldn't let them adjust to it. So, I mean, as comfortable as, you know what I'm saying, the offensive coordinator feels he is with him, just read it, bro. Let him play instinctively. Because, I mean, that's going to make him the best player he can be, not trying to puppeteer him while he's on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a catch-22, because I feel like you definitely want to come out and let him be the best version of him, and especially in games like this, because it might take that to win. But it's like, all right, we don't want to mortgage our whole season on this game either, because if we do lose, it's like it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
don't knock you out of the playoff anymore.
Yeah, it don't knock you out of the playoffs. So I'm kind of on the fence with that.
And
I will say, Train, that don't need to be our bread and butter. He should just be turning around and handing it off. Thanks. I mean, you don't need to do that the whole game.
His stats in high school, majority of his touchdowns were passes. Like I believe it was like he had like 10 rushing touchdowns out of like 100 and like something like so.
It don't look like, I mean, he looks mobile, but it doesn't look like he's used as like a running quarterback.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
He looks more comfortable. People more comfortable throwing the football.
But he can run though. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
No, it looks like he
chooses to
can run, but I like him throwing.
Yeah, no.
If he's choosing to pass and you can make that throw, good money.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he can run, and it looks like he's not a running quarterback. That's
big too, bro. To be honest, 6'3", 230. That's a solid boy right there, solid frame.
Yeah, bro. You're not just gonna run up on him if it's head up in the open
See
field.
that
But
block he put on, boy? Thick trunk.
yeah, yeah. Uh, so I hope that they use that though. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, once you do it once, even if you don't get like a huge gain of 20 yards, if you just Bryce pulls it and just scampers around the edge for
Right.
like 7 or 8 yards, it's like, damn.
For a first down, you know what I'm saying?
I
Something
was like, oh, that dude's holding. Oh, he ain't really quite crashing down no more. Now that run game opens up.
Just get down. We don't need no extra.
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
All right. Well, let's move on here. It's that time. Let's get into these picks. Uh, who's got the who's got the numbers from last week? What? How much did we win by?
It was 34-17,
So that's
17, or 14. 17.
yeah. So we won by 17.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, he got it. You know what I'm saying? He looking like he got it. I mean, he was
So-
damn near dead on.
Saying who was second?
You was second, 38-13. I was last, 42-10. B
I don't
had
know what to do with my
35-17.
hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This motherfucker Price is right at me.
I was gonna pick that price. I was gonna pick that score way before.
Yeah, oh no.
He was damn near spot on.
Doing my hands.
I was close, man. 38-13.
38-13, yeah.
Far off. 34.
One off.
Um,
One offs.
all
Like
right,
my damn golf drive.
So
I'm on the chop up this week.
so Keen, I sent it over, but so you can send it to the producer. But you up, King. You got
Yeah. So the spread is 6.5. We're a 6.5-point underdog. I give y'all the over under.
It then went up to 6.5. Sheesh.
The over under is 46.5. I'll give y'all that too. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 28. I'm gonna go 24-21 Michigan. Because I gotta go with my dogs. 24-21 M. Good. King.
I'm gonna go 27-24. I hate to say it, Oklahoma.
Ooh.
It's a lot. That's a lot, bro, to ask.
Dope.
And I pray I'm wrong.
No doubt, no doubt.
Nothing but the real. I'm gonna go 33-17. Big Blue.
Did the defense get it done? You said 33?
Yep.
17.
Come on, Zavad. Come on, Jake. Jake. I need that money.
I need that money.
Talk to us, Keen.
Locked in.
Got him locked in. IG, what's popping over there?
Yeah, it's a situation going on, man. Instagram done changed up the rules on us about going live, so it was some discrepancies.
Right.
It's saying you got to have 1,000 followers. It didn't say nothing about. It didn't. I looked it up. It didn't say anything about professional or account because I switched it just to see, and it still wouldn't let me do it. So.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking it was.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's just 1,000 followers now. So help us out even more now. Hey, subscribe, leave an M in the comments. Let us know it's real. Michigan Mancave podcast on IG. Come on, man. Holla at us. Get us some subscribers so we can go live at halftime again. Jay Lewis hit me up on Facebook talking about, man, I was waiting for the live. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? 1,000 followers, man, we couldn't do, man. I'm like, damn, we looking sad out here. They're trying to shadow ban us, like B said, I think.
We got
to go because I went live. I don't got 1,000 followers.
Like how both of y'all going live, but they won't let the page go. That's the weird. We gotta figure.
They out for your boys, the NCAA. They out for your boys, Instagram, NCAA.
One of y'all probably said something that put us on the cancellation list.
Nah, look that up too. We had all green checks. We was ready to go.
Oh,
but you're not far off. I probably might have said something back in the day, but no, we was green. I looked at it, I'm like, damn, did we violate? And now it was like, no, you good.
B, what's up on the Wild Wild X and on TikTok?
That's why I fool with X. TikTok, we getting a lot of engagement, man. It's the Michigan Man Cave, it's Michigan Man Cave podcast on TikTok. Same thing. Our handle changed, but it's still Michigan Man Cave podcast on X. No, what X is. I got all the latest news. Follow a bunch of different Michigan sites, so I keep the newest and most recent information posted up on that joint. And come forward with us on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to do no dancing, but we keep it live over there too.
Yeah, last thing I'll add is Cash App Michigan Man Cave. That's it. Michigan Man Cave. That is our $, Michigan Man Cave on Cash App. If you want to support, we definitely would appreciate that. Keep rocking with us. Like I said, we're gonna keep rocking with y'all. Subscribe and like. Send this to anybody. If you're a Michigan fan and you listening to this, and again, we organic. We getting it out the mud. Just some true blue Michigan fans. Just trying to give y'all some good content. We not coming with that tailored takes and
Shotgun.
we got boss man over our shoulder telling us don't say this and that. We just kicking it straight how it is. So if y'all rocking with that, man, send it to somebody else you know would like this too. So don't just watch it, share it. Definitely put it out there so we can keep growing this page. And if we ain't got nothing else for the greater good, Nick, Rich, get us up out of here. And we're going to catch y'all next week after we 2-0.
Go Blue.
Let's get Go Blue.